So, you find yourselves in a rather quiet room as morning breaks, having been instructed to come before dawn to the tower just on the edge of the city. The tower loomed upwards into the darkness, lost in the foggy, chill morning air. A single door opened and a cloaked man greeted you and ushered you into a wide room filled with tables and chairs, long tables stacked with dishes, cutlery, napkins, and cups. And each of you, having received an invitation to take part in a mission to retrieve an item by a mysterious employer, you are each ushered to a large table in the back corner of what is clearly some sort of school or guild cafeteria. As you sit quietly, take in the others that also seem to hold the same letters with the same distinctive seal, which I forgot to describe. Anyway, the seal appears on the napkins laid out in the sitting that each of you has in front of you. Breakfast is laid out: toast, bacon, fruit, oatmeal, milk, water, hot tea. And the cafeteria is pretty much empty. A few students seem to be studying, and an old man prepares tables for the day, and a few sleepy-faced people study, faces buried in books. If you would, kind of explain what you see with each other, of yourselves, describe yourselves to each other.
Before we go, can you add observer status back to the stream, dude? Because I've lost all the characters.
Oh, okay.
It's basically recording an empty dining room at the moment.
So it's... Never mind.
What makes us describe us?
There we go. Did that pop it back?
Reload.
Okay.
Nope.
Place this token in the same room or something.
That might be it.
Oh, that guy. He's just the all-seeing observer.
Nope.
No?
You have to go in and set to each character, each of the PCs, and set the stream actor to observer.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Chris Tumbers, but it's a great name.
As far as I remember. There we go. Oh, no.
Are they showing up yet? Starting to?
Nope. It was working, so I'm not sure what you had done.
That's weird. Yeah, stream is set observer. You should be observing at least Stump. Nothing?
Nope.
I actually don't see an observer token
token. It's basically just a user that has observer status on the PC tokens. So
refresh and see if that helps. There we go. Finally.
and then do you have the name the same in the settings?
Lisa, let me check. Module.
Module, stream view.
Stream user. Stream. Yeah, that's right. Right?
Oh, there we go. I refreshed. We're good.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, if you would, please kind of describe yourself. I know you're new to your characters, but we'll do what we can.
Okay, I'll go first. You see, if you've seen a furball before, you would think he's actually a little bit short. He's only about 6'5". Pale green skin, bright amber eyes. He doesn't seem to be wearing any armor, but he has a giant petrified wood maul that just looks jagged and nasty hanging off of his back with a bundle of javelins. He talks really, really low. He's barefoot, and he's extremely dirty. He has got a seashell necklace around his neck like it's the 90s, and his name is Stump.
I like it.
Nexus is sitting at the end of the table, sort of minding his own business, occasionally glancing around, eating a piece of toast absent-mindedly while flipping through a book. He's got long silver hair, draped all the way to his back. It's very untamed, a little wild. Bright, piercing blue eyes and gray skin, quite dark in color. And black robes with silver trim, and a staff lashed to his back.
Next.
Long fingernails. But quite clean.
Right at the very end of the table, you see a very short, gnomish-looking type of character. Young, he doesn't have a full beard yet. It's still growing in, so he's just got the stubble going. What he lacks in stature, he makes up for in excitability. You notice he's wearing scale mail, and he's got a couple harnesses on there. He's got all sorts of pockets and doodads and thingamabobs kind of placed in all these little pockets. And you see next to him, hanging down by the table, is a small little metal puppy dog, little Misha. Hello, I'm Panassa Basilbomb. You're gonna call me Pan or Dapplespell or Dapple or Apple, or just don't call me late for dinner. And this is my dog Misha.
Hello, Misha.
Did you create that yourself?
Oh yes, it's what we love to do. Tinker, tinker.
What kind of magic is this?
It's not so much magic as the workings of gears and gizmos and thingamabobs.
Fascinating.
That leaves us with Akra.
So Akra is a very female with silver scales and a little bit of armor. And she's looking around nervous and not really understanding what her next move is here. But she has let's see here. It looks like she's currently has her hands folded and her eyes are closed, and she's sort of moving her lips and talking to someone, but no one in particular. But she's clearly focused on in a conversation with someone. And I honestly don't know. And she has a couple weapons on her body, a mace and a crossbow.
Cool. As you sit and talk, a tall, slender man, rather stiff, enters the room, takes a quick glance around the hall and spots you at your table and walks directly up to you, dressed a simple but very well cut and tailored tunic. He bears the same insignia, which is a wand tilted downward with the end encased in a green flame. This is the symbol you see everywhere. He walks in, and I turn that over to Adam.
Good morning. I assume breakfast is better than you've had before. Judging by
It is a bit dry, but the butter's quite good.
Please pack up your things, follow. Do not touch anything. Try not to be adventurers. Just follow. Any questions you have? At this point, I'm turning around, heading towards the door. Any questions you have, do not ask me. The master will have your answers for you when we arrive. Please, be respectful.
Oh man.
Oh, this is so exciting. Where are we going? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing here. Sounds
Question
adventurous.
will wait for the master, please.
Stump is shoving all of the fresh fruit he can find into his pockets and his mouth before he leaves.
Toast into my face and trying to pack up my spell book at the same time. Like struggling because I was in the middle of writing in it. Trying to pop my ink and put my feather away. Everything else. Kind of have way too much stuff in my hand.
Hello, sir. You seem to have left us behind. And I knock on the door. Hello. Oh, it's exciting.
This way. Stay together, please.
I stick my head back in. Dragonborn, you must come with us.
Oh, I'm coming. Hold on. Sorry. And the Akra is now focused on the team.
He leads you upstairs. We're going to jump to... As you go upstairs, you pass numerous hallways. Finally, come to this floor. Give me a moment. You see more and more of the tower. And finally,
I'm in the stairwell.
Yep, we're all down here.
hold on. There we go. I just skipped over the floor to make it easier. You see him stiffly walking up spiral staircase here in the middle.
disappeared, but I'm still here. Not that it matters that much, really.
Yeah, I'm not going to move the spider until, like I said, until we need it.
No, I meant my art.
Yeah, it disappeared for some
Weird.
reason.
Yeah. You already
I
know
can-
what I look like. No big deal.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Can you drag Misha over the wall there?
I'm just going to play to the next level here. Give me a second.
You can probably get rid of Misha until we get into combat if you want.
Okay.
Many doors.
That you can't open.
Petrie knocks upon the door.
Mouse.
You there, Adam?
That-
Or-
Hello, hello.
All right, here we go. A man rises from a very comfortable looking chair in a room very well laid out. See a glass table with a cage with some spiders in it, books strewn about, a little terrarium full of mushrooms, comfortable looking couch. A dry, earthy smell fills the air. A sphere of glass glows dimly in a kind of a reddish light. The man rises. He's frail in nature, but has very sharp eyes that flit about, appear to assess every detail about you. Rich blue robes, simple, well-made, trimmed in gold, with that same wand symbol, larger than most of the ones you've seen. Large hat covering his head with wisps of white hair falling down. A long white beard, loosely braided, which reaches nearly to his waist. Leaning on the desk is a long staff with insects carved in it from one end to the other, and what appears to be jeweled beetles embedded into the top. And the very top of the staff looking like two great insect eyes with compound eyes made of gemstones. They appear to be your garden variety spiders, a little on the large side, but nothing fancy. And Adam, take it away.
Can't hear you there,
Good
Adam.
one.
Oh.
Am I not hearing Adam, or is everybody not hearing Adam?
I'm not hearing him either.
I heard maybe a word.
Second. Hang on 1 second.
Heard that?
Yeah, is that better? Test,
Mhm.
test.
You,
Totally
Yeah,
better.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is that all of you then? Everyone?
Unless there are more coming in secret, I believe so.
Well, sit.
I threw a few quick ones there at him in DM's chat.
So,
Yes, I believe this is all of us.
good. My name is Ironin. I'm the one who sent you those letters you now carry. Ask your questions if you have them. Now's the time.
What would you have us do?
Straight to the point, I see. A shrewd one. Well, quite straightforward, really. I'm not as young as I used to be. These old bones don't carry me as fast as I need to get. But all things must come to an end. I need you. I need young bodies to retrieve something for me. An item. Travel is not an issue. We'll get you there. Or at least close. We know roughly where it is, but not exact. You see, this item has been lost quite some time. Not even entirely sure what it looks like, to be quite honest. We know very little about it. We know it exists. We want you to get it and bring it here. Is there something you think you can do? Petrie, stop listening. Yes, master.
Question. If you don't know what it looks like, how are we to determine the location of this item and if we have the correct item when we find it?
We know enough to know that this particular item is unique in its properties.
So is this one of those things that we're going to know what it is when we see it? Is that what you're getting at? That kind of sounds like what you're getting at.
Precisely.
I am used, but I will help how I can.
Perhaps you can tell us everything you know about it so that when we do find it, we know for sure. What is it?
A relic. Days gone by. Eons gone by. Time forgotten. You see, I research things that have curses placed upon them. My research is how to break curses that have been entwined into items. This is not easy. The items that are cursed are not willing, usually, to give up their power. The item you seek is one such cursed item. Part of your challenge, part of your knowing it is the right item is knowing that something about it will not feel quite right. This I warned you all. No matter how tempting, no matter how powerful the item may seem, do not attune yourselves to it. You will pay for it dearly. You can touch the item. Near as we can tell, anyway. But you bring it here. Bring it to me. This item, hopefully, will further my research. Is that sufficient?
Where are we to begin to look?
I can place you near the entrance of the ruins where it is thought to be. Beyond that, the rest is up to you.
Or we promise some kind of reward when summoned here?
Reward. The adventure is the reward.
Quite right.
Let's go. So excited.
Be warned, little one. Some adventures can cost just as much as they reward. But yes, there was a reward. 5,000 gold pieces split. Not an easy task. Half, should you be able to mark the location of the item but not retrieve it.
Do you
And of
expect
course-
this item to be under protections? Is it dangerous?
Must be. Surely we're not being paid 5,000 gold pieces for a long walk.
We aren't sure. I am not sure. I cannot give answers to things that I do not know. Quite frankly. As I say, this particular relic has been lost quite some time. It's only bits and scraps of parchment here and there that I even know of its existence. I do know that it is powerful. I do know that in the wrong hand, such a thing be a great burden on the world. Not just your small corners of it.
Well,
Let's sell a lot of food and spell books, shall we?
time waits for no gnome.
I suppose.
There's the attitude, Stumpy.
Let's go.
With that, he steps back, begins to wave his hands, cast the spell. Nods at you, kind of tells you to hang on in a way, and moves you in a flash of light.
You might want to hold your breath for this.
And we have 2 spiders for some reason. And
Pull. 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 Pull.
as the light fades and a small bit of mist fades away from you, you peer at a feels very high. Your ears pop immediately from the change in pressure. You feel like you're in a high mountain valley. As you look beyond you, you can see what appears to be a reservoir with a stone wall. Near it, a low wall in a rectangular area, steps leading up to it. Vegetation at this altitude is kind of scraggly and low. But around the reservoir, it is very lush from all the water. The reservoir is very large, and across it you can see the remains of ancient stone structures. This area, you can see the low wall of what appears to maybe be an old bathhouse or a public pool of some kind, choked with vegetation, kind of green, slimy water in it. And in the ground in front of the steps, in the whole area, you can kind of see a little bit of water, where apparently this reservoir leaks just a little bit, or possibly puddles from a rain. You're not sure. What do you do?
I am on the bottom floor of the tower somehow.
Oh.
I think the teleportation spell backfired, and I'm like stuck. I'm stuck halfway into a wall somewhere.
Arms like sticking out of your chest now.
Oh my god!
See if that'll pull you over.
Fastest character death ever.
Let me get down there. I think I have to. There you go.
Now
Should be up
everything's
there.
just black.
I think your vision is not right. Oh, yeah. I imagine that.
Yeah.
How's that?
Still all black. I can see my token. I can't see nothing else.
Oh, I can't see now. I'd like 5 feet of vision.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, these tokens are not set up right
Gotcha.
vision-wise.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Just remember to change the prototype token on the actor, not on the scene.
Yeah.
If you change it on the scene, we'll lose it.
Yeah. So I just changed it on the scene for you, but Chris, you've got the prototype done.
Boop, boop. There we go. Who else has vision issues? Or had?
See everything. I cast the spell?
Alright, there we go. Let me do something real quick. Oop. So, gentlemen, what is it you are doing?
Go ahead.
Just trying to figure out how to actually cast the spell. I'm just trying to cast Mage Armor on myself to start since we're here.
Alright, Stump. As you stood where you are now, let me get in here. You suddenly see what looks like a man-shaped pile of twigs and branches. And it kind of stands up and hurls something at you.
Okay. Does the alert feat help me with this at all?
What is the
I
alert
can't
feat
be
do for you?
I can't be.
It does.
I can't be surprised by attacks that I can't see.
Okay, all right. So he just gets a normal attack on you then?
Hey, also, I was on mute. I'm sorry. When you were asking what we were doing,
Oh,
I was on mute, and 'cause
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how to play this character. So
No
since
worries.
I'm standing next to Stump, going
Uh-huh.
into these staircases, I was going to cast guidance on Stump, just walking up into this new location.
okay. Yeah,
So
let's see what
sorry for.
no worries. I would call that a miss. These needles
is a
go
miss.
flying by you.
And where's this guy on the map?
Well, as you see him, he appears here. And next to him, also. And you hear a rustling over here. And here. I would like everybody
To roll initiative.
roll initiative.
Well, that was quick.
Oh boy.
I'm right where I want to be. And I totally cast Mage Armor right before this happened. So
This is
should know how to do this. Where is it? There. Aha.
where do I see the initiative?
The cross swords.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, so this is a cool user interface.
Yeah, I've never seen this when we used Foundry in the past.
Yeah, this.
Pretty
Thank
goddamn
Kevin.
sweet.
Yeah.
Nice little setup here.
All right.
Looked like a damn video game, but in all the good ways.
Yeah, right.
All right, Mr. Stump. Mr. Stump gets to open up the combat.
Mr. Stump is my father, please. No, okay, I'm in real life blind. Where
Okay.
are these tokens at? I see one below me at
There's at
like
least
5 o'clock.
Right?
I
You
don't see the other ones.
So we have. Can you see the arrow there?
Yes.
Okay, there's one there. One there. One of them has gone missing on me. Hold on.
Stop with 24.
One.
Sorry. One there. So you go there, there, there. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing one. Oh, here he is.
Yep.
There he is. And actually, there's okay. Now that one's not going to be.
I can't see the turn order, but I don't see an initiative roll for Acra.
Acra, you're
Oh, there it is.
14. You're 14.
Okay, no, it's all in there. It's just on a different tab. My bad.
No problem. All right.
Okay,
If you
so as soon as
right-click
you
it,
see this guy shoot some needles at me and miss, Stump's gonna say, give this guttural death metal, no! And, let me see if I can rage.
Is one pissed off or
Nature should not do this, and then
Nice.
10, and I'm going to attack with my maul.
All right. All right. Do you know how to target in Foundry?
No.
All right. Right click the thing you want to hit, and the bottom left you'll see like a triple circle. Click that, and it'll toggle it as a target for you.
Right click doesn't do anything.
or if you hover over it, just hit T for target.
Oh, there you go.
That works.
All right, and then click attack on the mall that's in chat. Whew, whew. Nice.
That'll do it.
And then click damage.
And now, because of my Path of the Zealot, I can add. Let me see if I can do this. Add my Divine Fury to the first attack that hits per turn.
You can, but you don't need to.
Oh, cool.
It literally, like, dry wood splinters and breaks under the impact of the maul. And you find it dead.
And so that's 10 feet of movement. I'm just gonna scream again. It's not right, and then keep running. So that's 10.
nice?
All right, let me get to that right one. Let's see, that was this guy.
And my turn's gonna end there.
Alrighty. And that was going to be his initiative next, but he is quite dead. He is a pile of kindling.
He did.
So that brings us to Nyx.
Nexus,
Hang
on.
or Nexus, either way.
Okay.
Okay. There's one at the front and one below. Let me double check the range of one of my spells.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Okay. Close that. Measuring. Oh my. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cast infestation on him, causing spiders from the surrounding area to flee from their natural habitat and swarm onto him and begin biting him.
Poof. Ooh.
Like termites or something.
Probably a better choice, but
Okay, and this is him. And he needs to make a Constitution save.
see 13. Sweet.
Is that 10. Whew. Okay. Click for your damage.
Beautiful. Ah, yes. Big damage.
All right.
He also moves 5 feet in a random direction of at least 5 feet. So let me roll a d4 for that. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Is there like a dice tray somewhere?
At the very bottom, under where it says public roll, it's blank. So, but you can
Oh,
put
I see.
yeah. There's a mod called Dice Tray that actually puts a little clickable tray at the bottom.
I see public roll in a little d20, but
Yeah, so under that, you type /R 1d4 and then hit enter. Or whatever.
Okay. Nope, that did not work.
/R 1d4.
Do I put a space?
Yeah, I think so.
/R space 1d4.
There you go.
2, and that.
That's
Hey.
me rolling. So it's /R and then space 1d4.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, you just got the space in the wrong spot. There you go. Oh, you should have kept playing.
Good. All right, so he moves 5 feet north in a panic.
Actually, that's good.
There you go.
I didn't even see that right there.
Oh yeah, me neither. I was targeting the one that was quite a ways off. I probably should have actually targeted him. I think I just cast the spell without actually clicking on him. It's still gonna take a little getting used to.
They don't stand out very well either.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
blend in. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Akra, it is now your move. What are you going to do?
Okay, so which one was just which one? The one right here, kind of my southeast. Is that the one that was just, or the directly south of me?
Directly south of you was the one that just got attacked by spiders.
Okay. So I think that I have too many things to choose from right now, so I'm going to keep it really simple until we can have a talk. So I'm
Sure.
going to and also how can I see I'm sorry, I do not have a mace and a crossbow. I only have one of those. My bad.
Okay.
So my mace is a pair. So I'm going to actually run up to this thing right here, and I'm going to whack on it with my mace. Is that a 1d8 for a cleric? Or, I mean, I'm sorry, what's the damage for that?
Just go ahead and click the mace, the die roll next to the mace, and it should pop it into chat.
Yeah, there's like a little d20 on the left side in your
Yep.
inventory, and if you click that, it should roll it.
Or show you what you need to do.
Yes, yeah. Little window prompt, maybe, depending on what you're doing.
3 of 6. Yeah, so I'm trying to learn this.
No worries.
It's tricky, man. It takes a little while.
We got mace. And
It's actually great. It's just so different than what we're used to.
let's do it.
Yeah, so
So-
far, I mean, definitely Foundry over Roll 20.
Yeah, particularly this time, I feel like you guys have done a really fantastic job setting it up, making me want to make the change.
Actually, I feel like I did terrible. There's so much I haven't done.
We'll save
Oh.
that for after game. After game.
Yep.
All right. Akra, what are you doing?
Akra is trying to figure out how the fuck to hit this thing with her mace.
Oh, okay. What you want to do is hold your mouse, hover over that what you want to hit.
That. I got
Hit
that
T.
key targeted.
All right. Now, in your inventory sheet where it says inventory,
Yeah.
you got mace, and you see
Yep.
that grayed out die next to it. Click it.
Oh. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's not exactly.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's not real.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a private. I can't even see it.
Oh shit. That was a natural 1. So it's 6.
Gotcha. All right.
but I need to change it.
No worries.
Do I?
As you lean back and realize this thing is covered with spiders, it kind of makes you hesitate. And the thing, twitching and going crazy, dodges out of the way. More trying to avoid spiders than you, but it manages to anyway.
Look at
Okay,
it go.
and, as a, I think that's gonna end my turn because my cantrips. Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. Boo. Panasaw, what you doing?
Really quick.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
As a bonus, because I play clerics a lot, you can cast
Mhm.
spiritual weapon as a bonus action if you wanted to do something else.
Ah,
But don't I have to have a short rest before I can use it again?
You haven't used it yet.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet.
he's feeling confident he won't need it.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
also,
so.
no, you don't because
wanna
it's a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Not know that.
Okay. I think that I saw how easily Stump took down the last one, and I really don't think that I want to, because I have 2 spell slots for 2nd level right now, and I don't want to use that because we might hit something bigger
Fair enough.
in 30 minutes.
Okay. Panasaw.
Head south. Grab my little warhammer that has all these little doodads attached to it.
Okay.
Eleven.
And let me see. All the doodads just kind of brush off the bark and twigs, not hitting it. And,
I'll direct Misha to on the other side,
okay.
and she will attack.
Ooh,
17.
nice. Roll that beautiful damage. Misha's largely mechanical jaws literally tear this to nothing, leaving a pile of pretty much nothing left.
That'll be the end of our turn.
All right, let me get to this guy. Poof. This guy. Unroots his legs, takes a big lurching step towards Stump. Does that hit Stump? What is Stump's armor class?
14, that hits.
Oh, okay. And Stump takes 6 damage as the claws, woody bark, rips across your shoulder.
And that's by half because I'm raging, right?
Oh, yep.
Yes, it does.
So you take 3. You get a scratch,
Barbarians are the
scratch.
shit!
but a scratch. And that brings it to your move, Mr. Stump.
Stump, You see this weird necrotic black ooze coming out of his nose like a nosebleed and leaking from his eyes, and he screams, "It's not right!" And he's going to swing his maul at Groot right here in front of him. This hub is awesome.
I like it.
For all your rage, the large thing simply leans back slightly, and the maul grazes just out of touching, missing the needle blade.
You just hear Star roar and rage, and that ends his turn.
Alright, now this one's dead. This one is. Yep. This one slowly lurches from behind the rock, moving to the closest thing it can see. Rears back. Clearly missing you. Moving slowly in the cold. Nixus.
I thought this one in between the two of them is dead and not the one behind them.
It should be flip-flopped.
Yeah, I marked it as dead. It just didn't show.
Well, there is one dead. It's just I think it's the incorrect one.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, this guy? No, not him.
Yeah, no, I got it. I know why.
There he is. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting used to this interface too. Okay. So, Nixus. Yeah, Nixus, you're up.
Moment, I'll take a step forward and shall use the same ability, this time with termites. Suggestion of my friend.
Who are you targeting?
May actually do that this time. Alright, it worked. He just needs to make a con save.
All right. Which one did you target?
I actually highlighted it with the targeting thing, but the one closest to us that's still living.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see
Woo.
which one you're targeting. There it is.
There's a tiny little dot on the token, it looks like.
Yeah,
Nice.
that corresponds to the color in the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
The
If I'm not mistaken, he takes no damage at all.
Yep, and he appalled by the idea of termites, he just stomps madly, stopping the swarm.
Alright, in that case, I'll just move a little bit down. And behind this rock for hopefully half cover.
Okay. Akra.
Okay, so that one's dead. Okay. So I see this one over here. So what I will do is I'm gonna move over here. I can't move right here, correct? That's rocks, I presume.
No, you can do that. That's just the beginnings of the hill. You could
Okay.
actually step there.
Okay, so then if that's the case, where I actually want to move is over here on
Okay.
this side, so that's open. Okay.
Okay.
And then, hey, real quick, who named the dog thing Misha? Is that stock or is that somebody who came up with that name?
Oh, it's my dog. I made it.
Oh, cool. That was actually my dog who just passed away. That was his mom's.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this motherfucker. Akra takes her mace and she's not closing her eyes, but like her eyes kind of go up where she hits a swing, or she takes a swing.
Awesome.
Do this. Public roll. There we go. Down here.
Oh.
God. And she'll mutter to herself, "Have I failed you in some way?" And then end her turn.
As the blight dodges the blow, Panasar's move comes up.
Nixus, come on, you're missing the funnest part of this whole thing. And Panasar, all 3 feet of him, with his little warhammer and his shield. Heads up.
Not my fault the termites failed. Not with spiders. They're much more effective creatures.
Ooh, whole 2 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Just playing nice.
And I assume it's still up.
It is indeed still
Alright.
up.
Misha shakes her head and spits out the pieces of the last twig blade. Comes up to the other one. Try and bite this one. 13.
And that is good enough to hit. Roll your damage. And with that, twig blight crumbles inside the jaws, turning into yet more kindling.
And I still got 30 feet of movement. And Misha will stop there. I'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Well, seeing this dog creature already killed 2 of its companions, this creature will turn away from Stump.
I get my opportunity attack.
Yes, you do. Whew.
Nice.
That would be a critical on damage.
God damn.
And do I get to add Divine Fury, or is that only on my turn?
I'm not sure on that one, but
Let me
it
read.
doesn't really matter.
At this point.
Everyone should play Barbarians.
They are fun.
As it crumples, Stump's gonna look down at Misha and say, "It's okay, my little friend," and then I guess it's my turn. Are we still in initiative?
At this point,
There's still one twig bite in initiative order. I just wanted to make sure.
yep,
Yep.
it is
There's one
right
like,
after
right
you.
in front of you, basically.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, gonna take the old swingy swing with the old molly maul.
Hacha.
You have 2 attacks.
That was
No, that
first
was an
one.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, an AOO.
Definite hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maul hits hard.
And now I get to use my divine fury.
If you really want to.
I took this class to do it, damn it.
There you go.
Oh, dope dice skin. That's pretty cool.
That was default too. That's cool. Yep. So he's dead.
And that is it
That's it.
for his combat encounter in this game is wrapped.
And at this point, do we want to take our break?
That's what I was thinking. But I didn't.
Fascinating creatures. I wonder if they were created or if they're natural.
Well, now that you guys are up on these steps, you see a shallow pool. Water is at the same level as the large reservoir. See, what are our classes here? What do we have among us?
I'm a transmutation wizard.
Barbarian.
Artificer.
Barbarian. Artificer. Okay.
Clear.
Mr. Artificer, would you please roll a perception check? All right. You indeed see water in a reservoir, in a pool.
Oh, I'd love to swim. Everyone loves the water. Let's go for a swim.
I'd say
Wall's low enough. It's only about a foot high. You can just step over it.
Well,
Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the transmutation wizard might be able to make a perception check too.
Yeah.
also have,
actually.
The researcher feature from the Sage background.
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception. Yeah, just everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
I was gonna say, I'm a furball. Shouldn't I know about water?
You hate it.
Being a nature guy.
Characters. Hey, I actually have perception with this character. Yes.
Nice. All right. Let me take a look at your character sheet real quick.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
Bannister, what feat were you taking?
Fey touched.
Fey touched. Thank you.
Just doing something real quick just to test.
No problem.
Doesn't count.
Get it out of the way now. That's
I
awesome.
got it. Thank you.
Acra, what you were taking Warcaster. Stump,
Yes.
what feat did you take?
I took alert, but I think it's already on mine.
All right.
Yeah, I
I'll check.
reloaded after you took it, so it should be there.
Okay. And Nixus, what feat? And was it already there?
My feet's already there.
Okay, good.
Everything's came through.
All right,
correctly.
Nixus, recalling your time in the underground, water was frequently something that had to be dealt with to, you had underworld cities that used reservoirs, and you realized that this must be connected between the reservoir and the lake. And indeed, just on a casual inspection, you notice, even from here, a pipe that appears to connect through the wall and disappears underground, most likely going to the reservoir. And you also see a chain on the far side and a grate covered with goo and debris, but you can just make out the outlines of a rusty grate in the bottom of the pool. Everything else is pretty much obscured, except for that. You're not sure what's down there.
Some small part of a greater structure. This pool seems to be connected to the larger reservoir. Just, over there. Wonder what it's for.
What's the chain for?
How long is the chain?
Okay.
It just kind of coiled up on the edge and disappears into the duckweed and algae. That's all you can see of it.
Can I smell and taste the water and see if there's anything weird about it?
You certainly can. I would. Let's see.
Basically, from surviving, I would think. I'm just looking to see if it's safe to drink, basically.
Somewhere
Roll
should-
survival. Go ahead and roll a survival. It seems like there's enough flow. It's not. It's pond water, but but it's not gross. It doesn't smell
not like-
foul or anything like.
It's not like poisoned or anything.
I-
Dead bodies lying around it.
No, plethora of flies or anything. It's just kind of stagnant-ish water, but not gross.
Oh, no. I popped into somewhere I shouldn't be. Right.
Oop, where'd you go?
I'm
did?
seem to be. I don't want to say where I'm at, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It's reloading now. Somebody pulled me back out. I think.
Yeah, I
I
got
would
you.
like to. I would like to pull the chain out of the water.
as you pull, the slimy, rusty old chain. It's actually anchored at one end to a big iron ring, and as you pull about 3 or 4 feet of it, all of a sudden it comes taut in your hand, like it's attached to something.
Now I'm not on the old map, despite it reloading. Like I can see it, but I can't see anybody else or myself.
You should be there.
Hold on.
Weird.
Can I do a?
I'm gonna.
Can I tug on it like as hard
Oh,
as
I
I
think I know.
as hard as I can?
Hold on. Let me take care of Nick's real quick here.
He's showing
Thank
that
you.
he's. Yeah, there we go.
That worked for a moment. Now it's reloading again. I broke it.
Stop breaking it.
Moving here. That's why.
What was
I
it?
got it here. Give me just 1 second. He was actually on the other. There you go. And make sure.
On a completely different map now. There we go. There we go. I'm back. All right.
What I might do. Try to.
Still don't know how I
Okay,
even
so
slipped in. I'm gonna stay away from the border.
where are you at? It feels firm, whatever this chain goes to.
Okay.
I mean, are you gonna like try and just yank it out?
That's I kind of wanted to.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh, really? Because I just want to try rolling a strength.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead and just click strength for an ability
can I
check.
set sheet? Check. Ability check. Oh, I like that. Oh.
You pull, and it feels like it might give, but it does not.
I'd like to cast dancing lights and have them go to the bottom of the reservoir and sweep across to show me anything I might not be able to see.
Let's see, where's the pool? Where's the other map?
Oh, just the one in front of us, the reservoir, right here.
Right.
And see if anything's illuminated that we cannot already see. If all it does is light up the water and reveals nothing new, that's cool. I was,
As the water, as the lights traverse, I'm going to say you start at the end where you spotted the grate, and you can see just mounds of old leaves and slime and sticks over the grate. As it pans over and gets to where the chain is, you can see the chain going down, and you see about a 3-foot wide disc shape with the chain going to the center of it.
that's some kind of plug down there. Perhaps we can drain it. It didn't give when you pulled on it.
It may have, but I'm feeling weak. I'm sorry.
Hey, let's try this. Misha, grab the chain. She'll go over and grab it between his teeth
Lights
and
dancing around the disc.
start pulling.
All right. Well, Misha could give me a strength check.
Can I help, Misha?
You certainly can.
Visibility as good as I can.
Do I roll or how does it work with you?
God,
Either
how does help
her
work?
advantage, or
Yeah,
he can do his own.
I'd say Misha gets
Yeah.
advantage. Go ahead and roll again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll it again.
Even worse. Just not feeling it, Misha.
Now, to be clear, the water's only about 3 feet deep here. It's not super deep unless you're Stump or Panisar.
Did this stump fall into the
Panisar,
water
rather.
too?
What just happened?
Yeah, you did the same thing I did. You slipped into the
That's
bottom
okay.
of the map. I guess you're going for a
Alright.
swim.
I guess
right,
I should announce when
can you
I didn't see what happened. So
I watched you
All right,
like
can you see
fall
yourself
in.
there?
You should be able to see yourself in the pit, I guess. That's what it looks like.
Can you see yourself in there?
now I'm back at the pool, and
Okay.
I can't see anything because I don't have a token here.
You should be at the ruin.
Well, what I wanted to announce was that I was going to try to step into the water to pull the plug out. I should just
All right.
announce it before I move my character. I should say what I'm doing. But
That's all right.
I was gonna go in there and try to like deadlift the thing out.
All right. Hold on. Let me. So you are Stump. So I'm going to drop you in right here.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm in the water.
Yep. All right, you are in the water. You're kind of splashing about in there.
And I
Can
want to
everybody else
deadlift
see him?
this. Oh,
You see if he's showing up in the other map.
Yeah, I can see him from the pool up top.
Okay,
So
perfect. Yeah.
it seemed to have worked correctly. It looks like he's slightly faded in color, so I believe whatever you're trying to do worked
Yep.
correctly.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Thank goodness we have a muscle-bound Fae with us. Come on, you can do it.
Hey, hold on. How do I get back to my? Does guidance apply to those strength checks, or is that just on the saves?
Let me check.
it's ability checks.
Yeah, it's
If
ability
you're
check.
allowed to roll athletics on the check, then in theory, yes.
So I think I don't know if it's still active. Cast guidance earlier on Stump.
No, it's
You
only-
can roll AD4. Go ahead and just roll a 1d4 then, Stump, and we'll add that to your test, to your check.
Where's the fucking?
Type slash
Yes.
R space R 1d4. Hey,
16 total.
All
All right. You can actually see where this disc kind of moves, but the pressure from the water, the weight, is intense. It shifts a little, and there's a cloud of silt that comes up, but it doesn't
I look up-
completely
I
unseat.
look up at the group. We need to drink all the water.
I have a better idea. And then out of character, what's the bottom of the pool made of? Is it dirt down there?
It's just a green slime and silt and mud, as far as you can tell from what you can see.
Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to cast a cantrip yet again of mold earth and try and pull it back and away from it while he tries to pull it up. And instantly excavate, move it along the ground, move it up to 5 feet away, and just change any earth, like basic earth.
Dirt or
Sweet.
Okay. As you do that and kind of start to push things away from it, Stump, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, as a barbarian, do I get advantage on these, or is that just for magic?
No, this is not magic, and it's just gonna be a straight dexterity saving throw.
Would I still
All
have
right.
guidance on me?
You made it. Don't worry about it. All right. As that happens, the disc lifts, shifts, and then suddenly drops down through this hole. A great whirlpool forms. The water immediately starts to begin draining down into the pool. But as it does so, that big pipe also begins spewing water into the pool. And you can see a hole just going down in this whirlpool, down into the water, down into the blackness.
I'm gonna run and get out of the pool.
All righty.
What
You
is
don't
this
have any difficulty
place?
doing that. So now there's a tremendous flow. The water is very muddy. Everything is all stirred up.
Does the rest of the water seem to kind of drain?
It's filling as fast as it's draining so far, or just about the
Oh,
same.
staying pretty even then. Okay.
Yeah, it's right now. It's pretty even.
Can't say I particularly fancy going for a swim.
Let me do something here.
Question is, do we enter the grate or we dive into this?
Should we pull up the grate?
Maybe we should.
I wish I could help, but I only have 8 intelligence, so
Like to step over and to also move the earth away from the grate. Just breaking everything.
Is this level right here wet or right here with the? I can't really tell. Am I in water right now?
That's like a step area. It's dry.
Yeah,
it's right above where the grate is.
If there's any water in it, it's only like an inch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll try and use Mage's Hand to like lift the grate.
Well, as you do so, you notice that it's just as you try and reach into it with your mage hand, you realize that all of a sudden now the water is starting to flow a little bit through the grate and draining a little bit, but only where you were trying to grab it. The grate itself is far more than 10 pounds.
Oh, all right.
And it seems to be like well affixed. It's not like the plug.
Yeah, this is part of the floor.
So there seems to be maybe stone or steel. Like
It's a
below it that's
rusty
connected
steel
to-
grate. It's a rusty steel grate of some kind built into the stone.
Okay. So there's like a stone entrance that it's connected to.
It's something. You don't know what's below it. It's just too muddy to tell what's below it.
Right.
Does the plug, the size of the plug, happen to be the same size as the inlet?
The plug is bigger, and the hole where the plug was is bigger, and so it's making a whirlpool, but the water is just gushing in that little hole. So, and I mean that's the reason you can see that it goes down is there's a hollow space in the middle where the whirlpool's walls disappear down into this hole.
Perhaps we can put the plate and over the pipe and prevent more water from coming into the pool.
I could
Well,
try and plug it with the earth.
Well, the plug is down in the hole, hanging by the chain, with the water flowing past it.
So I just like
When you-
broke the entire.
Yeah.
section.
Oh, okay.
I could put it back if somebody were to lift it up, but maybe we could stop the water from flowing over here. I'll continue with my cantrip shenanigans and try and plug it with mud from the surrounding area.
So
Slowly, you begin to notice that the grate is also starting to suck through and clear. Hold on, let me. Boop.
I'm gonna jump down into the water. Oh, maybe not, because I just saw a giant whirlpool appear.
And the flow of water slowly starts to clear the grate away, pulling the mud and sticks down past it. You realize that the water that was on the ground at the steps, you can hear the water flowing. And if you look at where the steps are, you can see water coming out now, draining out of this pool. And the water is slowly now going down in level. And you can actually begin to make out this is a carved hole. And there are what look to be steel ladder rungs in the side of it.
A much larger pool north of us?
No, that's a reservoir. That's a lake.
Okay, I thought you were
That's what-
saying that was draining now.
No. The pool, the level is evened out at a little bit lower of a level because now water is leaving in two places.
Okay. Very good. Perhaps we should just wait a few moments. It looks like this is clearing itself up.
Well, the water's still flowing in, so you've got flow going into both places. It doesn't seem to be changing now. It's just not. Now you can make out the steel rungs of what appears to be something leading down the first
I
hole.
think you need to try to clog that pipe.
Can we see a pipe in the lake that it's drawing the water from?
That's what I tried to do, was plug the pipe with earth just a moment ago. I don't know if it worked.
There's too much pressure. It's just pushing anything you push in there out.
That's
I
why
have.
I'm looking in the lake here. Do we see a pipe? As if we put it on the other side. No.
You can't see where it comes out.
Comes out underwater somewhere underneath. You can't tell.
Yeah, it's out there somewhere, and you don't know how far.
Perhaps if I raised up an earthen barrier between these two holes,
Perfect.
it would stop at least the one on the left from continuing to fill with water, and we should be able to pass without getting wet.
Great
You
idea.
can give that a shot.
Yeah, I would cast mold earth probably 3
Okay,
times.
hold on.
And just
Now, the thing with the ladder rungs is the first one with the disc right here. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is draining out over on the far side of the map. This is draining out here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
No. It's too far away.
I can.
yeah, if you walk towards the steps, you can see where the water is coming out from the grate.
So I could build a barrier of earth around where the plug was to stop more water from going in and divert it all to the grate.
You certainly could.
That's what I would like to do then. So cast it probably 2 or 3 times to make a bit of an irrigation channel to get it all moving that way.
All right. Oops.
Yeah, this cancer would be fucking useful.
Yeah. All right. Now you see just an empty hole with ladder rungs going down.
Perfect. I won't have to soil my roads. Gentlemen, shall we?
We must.
And ladies as well. Pardon me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Everybody steps into the pool.
I'm on the road now. What?
Doppelgangers.
How did you do that?
I don't know, man. When you step into the pool, it like keeps taking me to like totally weird places.
That is a little odd. I'll figure out what's going on with that later.
I have 2 tokens and I'm on the road, and I also see 2 stump tokens. 2 of everything, actually. I don't really know what's going on.
I don't.
What's
either.
in this water?
Some good water, man. Damn. Oh, okay,
So
okay. I made it.
So is everybody going down this ladder?
Might as well. I'll go
Yeah.
first.
I'll go second.
All right, let me pull everybody. I think Ben is the only one left.
That barrier will only last about an hour, I'm afraid. So when we come back, we might not be able to avoid getting wet.
Stump, Nix, Misha.
Suppose we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, if there's a bridge, we won't get wet.
Oop, let me do an adjustment here.
Well, bridges only work horizontally instead of vertically.
Only with your mind. Expand your horizons.
All right, as you climb down, you find it ends about 5 feet above the ground. This place is quite full of water from all the water dumping in, but it is calm and quiet. And you find yourself in a very dark tunnel with just a hint of light from what appears, well, Nick, you recognize it immediately as a bioluminescent fungus.
How tall is the cavern?
It varies between 6 and 9 feet, 10 feet in places. It's a natural cavern, so
Okay.
The playground I played on as a child.
I'm gonna start slowly walking ahead, keeping my eye out for any bugs or anything. Actually, and then I'm gonna stop here and look back. Hey, Dark Elf, you know the underground, yes?
I would
Are
say
there
so.
monsters? So the odds that there's big monsters down here, good or bad?
Oh, anywhere it's dark and wet, it's always a chance.
Good. Okay. And I'm
I
gonna
could,
slowly.
scout ahead.
Well, don't let me stop you.
I,
it fades to pitch black ahead of you.
I don't like the dark.
Fungus. The light from the fungus only reaches so far.
Can I grab handfuls of the fungus and use it as like a flashlight?
It won't be as bright as a torch, but sure.
Most
I'm
of
still
us
not
have
gonna
dark
go
vision.
ahead. I don't have dark vision, so even if it helps at all, I'll probably do that.
So that would be Stump. Let me modify him a little bit.
I can see in the dark. It's all good.
I can as well. And I have a little friend of mine who can look into areas without drawing attention to himself.
I don't like the dark.
My kind have lived in caves our entire life, yet I can't see in the dark. I don't understand. I'm ashamed.
And sunlight.
That's a really cool effect, DM.
My eyes.
There we go.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Adventure awaits.
If you want to see anything, let me check it out first. I don't want to get us in any trouble now.
As you step away from where the water is, it becomes a very dry, silent cave. Not actually much noise.
It's very, very tight in here.
It is very tight, and there's a wind.
Oh, we've got some stairs over here. To the south.
Seem to have come to multiple points forward.
Oh, Granddad says as long as you keep going left, you can never go wrong.
That doesn't make any sense.
You seek to go in circles.
My granddad was 10 feet tall. He wouldn't. This is a terrible place for a furball.
In character and out of character. That doesn't make sense.
If you ever get
As
caught
you
in
round
this.
that corner, you see steps, very worn, cut right into the floor of the cave. They weren't built, they were literally cut into the raw stone.
Press forward.
More stairs going up.
Should we explore more of the cave or just follow the architecture?
Mr. Nixus, do all wizards send adventurers into horrible places to find their items?
Oh, the wealthy ones, or the very powerful ones, yes. I mean, why bother doing something yourself that you can simply have someone else do, particularly if there's a large chance of death?
So does that mean you're not wealthy if you're here with us?
Perhaps. Times have been difficult of late since parting with my master. I wasn't always in need
For
of
the
money.
record, you get the sense that Stump is unintentionally socially retarded, so...
Hey, you guys,
Autistic for a role.
are you guys coming? Hello.
Hesitant to leave these other passages unexplored, however. I doubt we'll find anything of note that we wouldn't find going further in.
More stairs.
More fungus.
More stairs.
I use this on my point of view. It's really cool to watch you guys wander around the map. It's fun.
I accidentally popped out of a wall somehow.
I saw that. Let me get you back.
Yeah, won't
There
let
you
me back through. It's kind of weird.
Should be okay now.
Yeah, I'm back.
Narrow passages are hard.
Yeah. can see
I
that.
seem to be walking in circles.
I know it feels that way, but we're actually moving forward. Into what? I couldn't tell you.
More stairs. Certainly getting our cardio in today. Oh, feels good. Feel the burn, guys.
Now, Nyx, as a drow used to the subterranean, you know you are now above or coming up out probably above the level of the water in that reservoir.
I don't see many hills around us out. Well, did I see many hills around us outside?
Yeah, there's a lot of hills. There's a lot of hills, actually. Very uneven
We've
terrain.
begun moving into the earth itself. Who knows how far this passageway goes? It's strange that it goes up instead of down.
I like it.
Oh, we got a door.
Perhaps
guys.
when we need to escape, we can start cutting through the rock itself, and we'll eventually hit the open air.
Ahead of you, you see an iron gate. Locked. Heavy steel, rusty, old, blocking your way.
Well, rusty old. Hmm? Try and break it down. I suppose we have anyone proficient with lockpicks. Hmm? No little roguish type nimble fingers here. No. Stump, you take care of that. Hey, big boy.
Yeah, I'll cast guidance on it since it's been over a minute. I'm sure I'll cast guidance on Stump and on Stump.
And
Please.
flexes. Get it, Stump.
Daylight is just behind that door. All you have to do is break it down.
I'm going to... Sorry. Go ahead, Ian.
I was going to say, tell me exactly what you're doing.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to the door. I'm going to... I want this to count as a weapon attack. I'm just, for flavor, I'm going to try to smash the hinge. Can I see the hinges, or does it open in or out?
It opens towards you or away from you. You can see the hinges and the lock and everything. It's all pretty clear. It's like a very much like a prison door.
Okay, I'm going to use my maul and aim for the hinges.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Why are you not working?
All right. That's a hit. Give me some damage. All right. You see few places of actual bright metal as the maul hits it hard.
Can I go again?
Damage. You certainly may.
Tell that door who's boss.
Good solid strike against the top hinge. Hitting it very hard.
Max damage.
You see the hinge is slightly bent now. A lot of bright metal shining through as the rust flies off in clouds.
I'm gonna headbutt it.
Vanessa mends it. Just kidding.
Why won't it break?
Just trying to find the unarmed attack. I'm just gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Whatever. I headbutt it by accident.
That actually hits. It's go ahead and roll damage for it. And that would be. This hinge is starting to look a little bit wore down. It's really.
What is this place?
It is significantly on its way to being broken at this hinge.
Acra will walk up and put her hand on Stump and say, "May I have a try?"
Apparently, I can't do anything, and I just walk away.
Oh, you're damaging it.
Oh, the
You
try.
tried.
I hate this place.
You're very strong. You did a lot of damage to it already.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
Well, we are a team. We work together.
I pat your head. Oh,
Nice massive strike. You can see it hit true. Let's see what its damage is.
Oh, what a shitty.
Ping! Mace is ringing in your hand.
Oh, I'm so ashamed. Someone else, please. And she'll run away.
I'm gonna try something. One thing, real quick.
Sure.
Can I open the door?
It's locked.
Okay, I was making sure.
Good check, though.
Okay, I'm gonna take my. My goal is for this to be a strength check. Can I take my javelin and jam it in to get some kind of purchase and try to wedge the door open?
You can give it a shot. Give me your choice, athletics or strength. Pretty much should be about the same, I would think.
Point. It's quite a bit weaker, I imagine.
Whew.
That'll do it.
Stump braces his feet and kind of pulls up at that top corner of the gate. The hinge breaks free. And the door comes flying back at you askew, hanging by the bottom hinge, but no longer attached and impeding your progress.
I hit it again just because I'm mad at it.
And the gate falls flat to the ground.
Hey,
Well
well
done.
done, Stump. Well done. Told you you could do it. Good job.
Oh my gosh, I hate doors.
But dwarves aren't so bad. Once you get to know them.
How do you get to know a door?
Oh, dwarf. I thought you said dwarf.
I don't want to go first.
Run between his legs and go through.
And the passage moves off at an angle to the north, winding its way deeper into the darkness.
Do I see anything on the floor here? Take a look.
Nope, pretty much the same as before. Only now there's no steps. It just kind of moves off level.
Those death circles aren't anything. They're not circles of death.
Circles of light death. Diet death.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull you to the next map.
All right.
I got to tell you, this stream view mod in Foundry is so nice. I don't have to do anything. I just let it run.
Hell yeah.
That is nice. Okay, give me just 1 minute. Who was first?
And
And me, Acra, Stump, I think, if we're going with the current order.
All right. And all right. And let me do one more thing real quick.
Did we just switch directions, or am I going? So now
The tunnel wound around, kind of made some curves. You ran into one last set of steps.
okay.
Now you find yourself in a hall. This is less of a cave and more carved. And you can see what all of you recognize to be the niches, floor to ceiling of catacombs. And the hall stretches off into the darkness.
A bone drawer.
Stump, are you still carrying your little fungus there?
Oh yeah, let me give him that.
I would drop it. Well, I would put it in my pocket if it ever gets light enough to see. But
It's not, so.
careful, Accra. You know what they say about niches? Niches get stitches.
I have a. So you're saying it's very dark in here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Akra's gonna light a torch. Oh, never mind.
All right.
Something
You
just happened.
can if you wish.
No.
Yeah,
I'd rather. Yeah, I'll light a
All right.
torch. I'll light a torch. Why not? It's fun.
All right, I'll get that for you. Hold on. Light. Boop. Give it that color.
That means I need to figure out how I can edit this so that it's. I don't have 10 anymore. How do I do that? Edit it.
There you go.
Okay, before we continue, because this is a learning experience, how do I decrement 10 to 9 on my inventory UI? Which is
I don't know. But
I'll
it's okay. We can figure that out because we're going to go ahead and this is where we stop for now.
Oh.
So I just wanted to get you into this part so you can
Got it.
kind of see.